Is Ethereum crashing? The value of cryptocurrency has decreased by more than 15.68% in the past day and is continuing its downward trend. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, is presently experiencing a precipitous decline. So, what caused the price of Ethereum to drop? Let's find out. Welcome to Crypto Talk. In today's video, we'll look into why Ethereum is crashing. But before we jump in, if you can spare one more second, please hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so that you will never miss any updates. Ethereum has been stuck in a downward spiral for a significant amount of time. The company standing in the market has investors feeling uneasy. In addition to this, it has caused a significant decrease in the value of the cryptocurrency that is in second place. This past weekend saw a significant decline in the value of cryptocurrencies across the board, with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other major cryptocurrencies losing a combined total of over $100 billion. The current price of Ethereum is listed on CoinMarketCap as being $1,280.14 and its trading volume is currently at $31,073,313,892. The cost of one Ethereum token has decreased by 12.71% over the past day, with a current market capitalization of $155,094,462,626. CoinMarketCap currently ranks it as the second most valuable cryptocurrency. There are currently 12,11,54,293 ETH coins in circulation in the system. The value of cryptocurrencies suffered significant losses throughout the weekend, with Ether reaching its lowest point in more than 14 months. Currently, the second largest cryptocurrency in terms of market capitalization is trading at around $1,280, representing a drop of approximately 15%. Ether's price ranged between $1,800 and $2,400 for the majority of the previous month. The price decline brought into sharper focus the risk aversion of investors. Generally speaking, the riskier the asset, the more concerned investors are. After the most recent Consumer Price Index, CPI, which some analysts anticipated would tick a touch higher for customers, hit 8.6% annually, a 40-year high that signaled rising prices would be around for a while. Equity markets fell more than 5% on Friday. This occurred after the CPI, which some analysts anticipated would tick a touch higher for customers, hit 8.6% annually. In addition, the Nasdaq experienced a decline of 3.5%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped more than 2.5%. On Monday, CoinGecko reported that the price of ETH had dropped by approximately $200 in the preceding 24 hours and approximately $500 in the preceding week. Over the past month, the cost of one Ether has hovered over around $1,800 the majority of that time. In the last 3 days of the second part of the week, Ethereum's market capitalization dropped by almost $38 billion. If you guys want more videos related to Ethereum, then click on the subscribe button and hit that bell icon. Independent analyst Vince Prince predicts that the recent decline in ETH price could continue down to $650. According to Samurai Trading Academy's research, a large head and shoulders pattern, which is a classic example of bearish reversal pattern, has an 85% chance of successfully meeting its profit objective. This pattern serves as the primary focus of his downside target. Meanwhile, the lead on-chain investigator for Glassnode, who goes by the moniker Checkmate, has issued a warning about a potential disaster in the realm of decentralized finance, DeFi, which may cause the price of Ether to drop even further in 2022. According to the analyst, on June 11, the ratio of Ethereum's market capitalization to the combined market capitalization of the top three stablecoins increased to 80%. The United States Bureau of Labor Statistics released a report in May that showed persistent inflationary pressure. This marked the month with the fastest growth rate since December 1981, which is one of the reasons why Ethereum's price has been dropping. Investors are concerned that the Federal Reserve will be forced to adopt even more stringent policies as a result of the effects of inflationary pressures. With a total market value of $1.17 trillion at the moment, the cryptocurrency market has been trading in a downward trend over the previous month. Throughout the weekend, the value of the cryptocurrency market decreased by more than $100 billion as a direct result of remarks made by Janet Yellen, who serves as the Secretary of the Treasury. According to the weekly Relative Strength Index, Ether, ETH, which is Ethereum's native currency, dropped below its oversold level on June 12 for the first time since November 2018. When the RSI reading and security drops below 30, traditional investors believe that the asset in question has been oversold and that it should be considered for purchase. They also see the decline as an opportunity to buy the dip, as they anticipate an oversold signal will cause the trend to reverse shortly. The previous oversold reading for Ether appeared during the week that ended on November 12, 2018, which was followed by a price increase of approximately 400%. Most recent RSI reading below 30 raises the possibility that Ether will experience a similar, though perhaps not quite a severe downward pullback in the future. This is even though past accomplishments are not indicators of future tendencies. Some industry professionals believe that the transition the Ethereum network made from proof of work to proof of stake in 2022 may be to blame for the cryptocurrency's lagging performance when compared to Bitcoin. The upgrade, which is being referred to as the merge, will cause a shift in the way that things are ordered on Ethereum. Because of this, it will become more effective and viable for widespread use over the long term. On the other hand, specialists are keeping a close eye on the investors and businesses that make use of Ethereum's platform to advance their technology. According to industry specialists, the current cryptocurrency market is demonstrating increased volatility as a result of war, persistently rising inflation, and shifting monetary policy in the United States. Other factors include the correlation between the stock market and the cryptocurrency market, the growing popularity of cryptocurrencies among consumers, and the gradual decrease in price levels over the past few months. Officials from the government have indicated that they are interested in both increased regulation of cryptocurrencies and the creation of a digital currency that is issued by the government itself. The price of Ethereum, which had been above $2,200 in December, dropped to less than $2,200 in January as a result of all these factors. Moreover, the developers of Ethereum, ETH, have decided to postpone the difficulty bomb for an additional 2 months. The difficulty bomb is a unique code in Ethereum that will make it impossible to create ETH coins in the future. The difficulty bomb will serve as a barrier for Ether ETH mining operations, allowing miners to continue operating their hardware mining rigs during the transition from proof of work (POW) to proof of stake on the network (POS). Because it has such a large supply of STF, the cryptocurrency lending company Celsius could be another potential source. The staking token may fall even further from its Ethereum price peg if Celsius sells its holdings of STF, which will exacerbate the existing concerns. The number of people using Ethereum has not changed much recently, despite widespread pessimism regarding the cryptocurrency market. Since December 2020, there has not been a single day during that period in which the number of transactions on the network did not exceed 1 million. The frequency of daily transactions is a quick and concise assessment of network traffic. In the past, people who owned STF could sell it on the open market, but there was always a discount, which has grown quickly in the last few months. People say that a big reason why the price of STF went down was because its owners sold a lot of it. At the moment, ETH that has been staked is used as collateral on DeFi platforms to borrow more ETH, but if its price drops quickly, holders may be forced to sell their STF on the open market. This could cause the prices of Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies to drop even further. But even now, Ethereum and Bitcoin are still two of the best cryptocurrencies to invest in. Experts have also said that it's a good idea to start with these two, which are the most well-known cryptocurrencies on the market right now. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. So what are your thoughts about this video? Tell us in the comments section, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching.